Welcome to the Squawka YouTube channel. I'm Niall McCorn and it's time to take an in-depth look at all of the latest transfer news. At Squawka, we trawl through all the credible transfer reports and put them into one easily digestible video so you can watch this and move on with your life. Kylian Mbappe sent the football world into overdrive during his Ligue 1 Player of the Season acceptance speech, issuing what has been interpreted as a come-and-get-me plea to Europe's elite clubs. The Frenchman was talked about taking on more responsibility at PSG or elsewhere with a new project. That sent transfer journalists across the continent scrambling to link him to other clubs, the biggest so far being Real Madrid. Late-night Spanish sports radio show El Larguero had Unai Emery on talking about a range of subjects, including Mbappe. There's no date on the interview, so we can only assume it's happened this week and post the Mbappe Awards speech. On a phone call into the show, Emery said that whilst manager at the club, he and PSG worked hard to get Mbappe from Monaco as the player wanted to go to Real Madrid with his eyes closed. Add in the recent return of Zinedine Zidane, and this has got Real fans very excited. Imagine a front three of Vinicius Jr., Luka Jovic and Kylian Mbappe. This is all speculation for the moment, and the endgame is probably a new PSG deal for Mbappe, but Real and others will be waiting in the wings should they get any more hints. Speaking of Luka Jovic, Eintracht Frankfurt director of sport Freddy Bobic has been quoted by Fox Soccer on the potential transfer, saying, "It's not agreed right now, there are some talks behind the scenes." This would suggest that the initial Jovic reports that came out were trying to help the move over the line, and that Frankfurt are now trying to calm things down again to get the deal done to their satisfaction. We'll keep updating you right here on Squawka. After helping his side into the Europa League next season, Espanyol centre-back Mario Hermoso is apparently a target for Arsenal. This is according to Sport in Spain, covered by Sport Witness. The article reveals some details that would affect any potential move for Hermoso, bringing up his €40 million release clause, but also that Real Madrid have a €7 million first option buyback clause on their former youth product. Arsenal fans, let us know what you think about this link and which other centre-backs you'd like to see your club targeting this summer. Sky Sports reporter Kaveh Solokol has tweeted an update on Swansea winger Daniel James's move to Manchester United. He says, "Deal not done yet, but will be soon. Personal terms agreed. Player wants to join United." As we covered in our last transfer update, all the signs point to the winger becoming Manchester United's first signing of the summer transfer window. Manchester United fans, are you happy to see the club move further away from Ed Woodward's Galactico 2.0 approach that in past summers would have seen the likes of Gareth Bale targeted, whatever the financial cost? Let us know in the comments. Football's hottest commodity right now is Matthijs de Ligt, so expect regular updates on the Dutchman in these videos. This time we have words from the man himself. In an interview with Dutch outlet Voetbal Primeur, de Ligt talked about Ajax teammate Frenkie de Jong and said, "I think he's developed very well this year. He deserves the move to Barcelona. Will I play with him there? It would be nice to play with Frenkie in a team, but I don't know if it will happen." Elsewhere, Sky Sports have published a piece saying they understand de Ligt is on his way to the Camp Nou. As usual, the language used is very vague, showing no one is really certain what's going on, but the assumed wisdom amongst transfer coverage at the moment seems to be that de Ligt will be joining his Ajax teammate de Jong in Spain. Current Bayer Leverkusen and former Ajax boss Peter Bosz has weighed in with his view on de Ligt. He says that Manchester City should do everything to sign him, putting him forward as the perfect partner at the back with Aymeric Laporte. Speaking to Dutch outlet VI, he said, "If I were Manchester City, I would get him immediately." Perhaps preparing for that departure, Ajax have signed Argentinian defender Lisandro Martinez from Defensa y Justicia in Argentina. The left-footed 21-year-old can play at centre-back or left-back. No fee has been revealed, and we look forward to seeing how he performs next season in the Eredivisie. More Manchester United transfer news for you now, and a position that fans would love to see strengthened: centre-back. Nicolo Schira, journalist at Gazzetta dello Sport, has tweeted that Napoli have turned down a €110 million bid from Manchester United for Kalidou Koulibaly. He goes on to elaborate that Napoli chairman De Laurentiis won't sell him and that Koulibaly's release clause of €150 million will only be valid from 2020. It would seem that Manchester United would have to raise any bid significantly to see Koulibaly at Old Trafford anytime soon. Juan Mata seems most likely to renew his contract at Manchester United this summer, according to Mundo Deportivo, as covered by Sport Witness. Apparently Barcelona also had talks with the forward, but nothing materialised. Last time out, we looked at quotes from Wilfried Zaha saying that he wanted to leave Crystal Palace for Champions League football. Now it's the turn of the clubs to respond in the press, and first to take that opportunity has been Tottenham. The Standard of a report that says Tottenham have removed themselves from the race for Zaha due to Palace's excessive £100 million asking price. That seems a high amount for a player yet to prove himself at the very highest level. That would leave Arsenal, Liverpool and Chelsea, if they can get a freeze on their transfer ban, as the only Premier League destinations this summer. Sport Witness have looked at Spanish reports on Malcom leaving Barcelona. Sport have a piece on Spurs using their negotiation for Andre Gomes with the Catalans as a chance to put Malcom's name on the table, and that they are the most interested of the group of clubs looking at the Brazilian. The group of clubs supposedly includes Dortmund and London rivals Arsenal. Thomas Partey is interesting Premier League clubs, according to Sport Copa in Spain. They say he has a release clause of €50 million, and at that price for a proven Champions League level player, it could be a very appealing signing for a number of clubs. Let us know in the comments if you'd like to see your club interested in the Ghanaian midfielder. No Alexis Sanchez transfer update for you this video, I'm afraid, but he has announced that he's releasing a film entitled My Friend Alexis next week. I guess that explains what he was doing last season. There's all the latest transfer news as it stands at the time we're making this video. Hit like if you want to see more transfer updates on Squawka, and make sure you let us know what you think of this video in the comments. Links to all the articles featured are in the description for you as well.